Okay, so these are the release notes for Stammer version 1.16.0. And let's jump right into it because we got a lot of great features out this week. And we're also working on a lot of things that are going to set the stage for some of the major functionalities we want to get out over the next few weeks. Okay, and so the largest thing we actually got out this week is support for additional currencies. So now we support British pounds, euros, and Canadian dollars. And in theory, it should be easy for us to add any currency that Stripe supports and is available through Stripe within your country. So if you have a currency that you want us to support, please reach out and we will look into seeing if we can support that. Now, the way you do this is you actually set the currency when creating a subscription package inside the dashboard. So I highly suggest that you create all the packages in the same currency once you select your currency. I think that probably makes the most sense. But let's see how you actually do that. So pretty simple. You go to create packages. I'm going to click on subscription package. And then as you can see here under currency, we can select US dollar. Like I said, British pound, euro, Canadian dollar. So once again, please let us know if there's any additional currencies you want us to support. Okay, the next major thing that we got out is going to be in the scheduling section. So let me go to that section now by clicking on Chatbot. I will go to My Chatbots. And then once I am in the Chatbot dashboard, so you can actually click on scheduling, which will lead you to the scheduling tab. And what this is we have added multiple intervals for your availability hours when you define them. So as you can see here, I am setting my availability to be 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But if I wanted to add an additional availability interval, then I could add that here and it would also show that as my availability. So you can add multiples in here. And this is actually going to be setting the stage for our group booking functionality that we're working on. That is a one-to-many type of group booking. So basically, let's say, for instance, if you have, a type of seminar that you're offering or a class that you're offering, and you want people to be able to book multiple spots within that. So that should be coming out soon. Now, the next thing let's talk about, we did talk about actually this in the last release, but the white label documentation is out and available. The way that is exposed is you go to your agency, and then if the white label documentation is available on your plan, that will be available for you to enable there. And then when you log in as a customer inside their dashboard, they're going to see a link for the documentation. And that will be, of course, fully white labeled for your agency. There will be no mentions in that of Stammer or us. Okay, and the next thing we got out this week, I actually do not remember if we got it out this week or the prior week, or if we talked about it in the video. We're releasing features way too quickly, but it's the new user sign up webhook URL. And that is a mouthful, but what this actually is whenever a new user signs up for your white labeled dashboard, you will get a webhook if you enable this. So you can just put a URL in here and that webhook will be notified whenever a new user signs up. This allows you to connect it to your CRM or other various systems that you may want to use to know when a new customer signs up. And now, obviously, this week we're getting out a lot of webhook things. So also, I should have talked about this just a moment ago, but I completely forgot. The appointment scheduling webhook URL, that is now live. And that is exactly what it sounds like. So when an appointment is scheduled, this URL, you can just click this checkbox here to enable it. It will allow you to enter in a URL. That URL will get the data whenever that appointment is scheduled. So also very helpful for integrating with your CRM. You'll also see this here for include collected leads data. So if you have lead collection stuff going on from our lead collection feature, it will also include that data in the webhook. So all the data will be sent with everything you need about that person. For example, if you were, asking and collecting data on eye color or something, who knows why you would do that. But if you were doing that eye color would be included in the JSON that you get sent. And that is actually it as far as the customer facing features that we're getting out this week. Now, we of course had a ton of other updates in here, various bug fixes, a lot of work that we've been doing to support, like I said, the group scheduling, also working on, the Zoom integration right now, as well as we are working on the marketplace. So we are super, super excited about the marketplace. That's going to make it really, really easy for you to really just click a button and bots will be available in this marketplace, this library of AI agents that you can just deploy for any certain use case. And the reason we want to do that, not only because we want to use it to show you all different bots, but it'll make it so much easier for us to say, if you have a certain niche use case, say, for example, you want to schedule appointments, as well as do some collecting data about the user, as well as maybe answering questions. You want to do it all, basically. What this will allow us to do is create a bot that fulfills that specific niche use case that you want, throw it in the marketplace, and then it's ready for you as well as many other people to use and leverage. So that is exactly why we're working on that. And we think that'll be a real game changer for just coming in, cloning it into your account, and it being ready to go and just use. But that is it this week for the release notes. As always, hope you all join the office hours this week. Remember, you can join those office hours by going to the question mark here and then clicking on join next session. And as always, if you don't join the office hours, feel free to join our Discord. You can give us feedback there. We monitor that like a hawk, as well as just shoot us an email. If you have a comment, a suggestion, of course, a problem. If you come across a problem, report that. We will jump on it right away. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you very much.